Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to ChasingCinema.com's official YouTube channel. My name is Jacob Toronto, and today we're going to be talking about some comments that Kevin Feige made about the upcoming SpiderMan film. So we recently discovered that Tom Holland was chosen by Marvel and Sony to play the new SpiderMan movie. A few days ago, I already kind of went on a rant about that and talked about that decision. Nothing against Tom Holland. I just think that we have to worry more about filmmakers and story decisions and things like that than actually who's going to be playing that role. And luckily, Kevin Feige kind of talked about that a little bit in this actual interview. So, besides Tom Holland playing Peter Parker, Kevin Feige actually spoke with Birth Movie's Death, and Feige used an interesting comparison when talking about the tonality of this next film, and he actually said John Hughes, like a John Hughes type film. If you aren't familiar with John Hughes, I really recommend you go check him out. I'm assuming you guys already know, though, depending on what your age ranges are. But films like The Breakfast Club, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 16 Candles. I mean, John Hughes is the iconic Brat Pack filmmaker, the one that told the story about teenagers like never before in the 80s. I mean, great filmmaker, and he's done a lot of work that most people don't give him credit for. But that's an interesting choice when you say Spider-Man. So let me actually read you some of the comments that were said. So speaking with Birth Death Movies, he said the tone of the film was going to be aiming for John Hughes, like The Breakfast Club. He said this, quote, "It's the soap opera in high school and those supporting characters that are interesting, just as we hadn't seen a heist movie in a long time or a shrinking movie in a long time. We haven't seen a John Hughes movie in a long time. Not that we can make a John Hughes movie, which is very true. Only John Hughes could, but we're inspired by him, and merging that with the superhero genre in a way we haven't done before excites us." Personally, that comment excites me. I just don't know how well they're going to be able to pull that off. But if they do, I'm really excited for that, because John Hughes really told stories about characters, about emotions, about feelings, full of 80s cheese, some of the great elements of the 80s. But if they do worry about characters and they worry about relationships, then I think that this movie really has nothing to worry about, like I kind of spoke about already. But if they don't, and they're just saying that now, then there's going to be a problem. Kevin Feige also actually talked a little bit about villains, and everyone's kind of wondering who's going to be the villain in the upcoming Spider-Man picture in 2017. The only rumor we've actually really gotten, I made a video about it, if you've not seen that video, you could check it out on our YouTube page, is that Matthew McConaughey would possibly play Norman Osborn. And though I don't think that's actually going to happen, he had to say this about who can they be choosing from the Rogue Gallery. Ready? Quote, "Right now we're interested in seeing villains we haven't seen before." End quote. So right now means right now, and I think that's kind of the key phrase. I'm not sure how well or how deep they'll go into the Rogue Gallery. I think that they might choose some interesting people, but I know we're going to see some of the classics. Matthew McConaughey, as Norman Osborn, I think is too good to be true. Just because I think the caliber of his performances and all that, but it very well could be something along those lines. We'll just kind of have to see and wait. And now, if you want to read this full report with Kevin Feige and Birth Movie's Death, make sure to go to ChasingCinema.com. And once you hit the news button on top, you'll be able to find this video below. The link will take you to this area. Okay, I don't want to confuse you guys. ChasingCinema.com, hit the news button. You'll be able to find the video. When you find this video, click the link below. It'll actually take you to the full report, the full interview. You'll be able to read all of this yourself, and you could be excited because the Spider-Man reboot will be here July 28th, 2017. Well, I don't know if you guys are excited or more skeptical like me, but with news like this, it seems that one should be able to look forward to this upcoming Spider-Man movie. But until then, we're just going to have to meet Spider-Man and Captain America Civil War next year. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into this video. Let me know what your thoughts are on this whole John Hughes and never before seen villains before down here in the comment sections below. Let me hear what you guys have to say about that. Also, make sure to hit the like button and share this video with all of your friends, because the greatest compliment you guys could ever give us is telling your friends about what we do here at ChasingCinema.com, our podcast, our YouTube, all of our written reviews that we do. I wrote a review for Ted 2, I've written a review for Jurassic World, Inside Out, all that stuff you could check out on our website. Our podcast is also available on our YouTube channel and our website. So either way you guys want to look at it, make sure to go check it out. Today I talked about Top Gun 2, and I talked about the movie of the week, box office report, all that and more on our Chasing Cinema YouTube channel. So why don't you head over there, hit the subscribe button, because each day I'm uploading material on the world of motion picture, movie news, casting details, trailer reviews, and much, much more. So go check it out. Go check out ChasingCinema.com. Register, get unlimited access to everything that we do. Share with your friends, and thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Jacob Toronto. Please continue chasing cinema.